I didn't fall. I jumped to save my life from my wicked friends.
The morning Sarah disappeared, Lagos was calm. Too calm. No traffic screaming, no rain beating against rooftops. Just a quiet headline crawling across a small blog. Young woman missing after beach house incident in Lekki. But 3 weeks earlier, she was just a village girl with dust on her slippers and dreams too big for her surroundings. Sarah left the village with Blessing and Joy before sunrise. 3 girls, 1 boss, 1 promise. "We will not come back the same," Joy had whispered. Blessing corrected her. "We won't come back at all. We'll send for them instead." Sarah just smiled. They believed Lagos was a place where hard work changed everything. They were wrong. Lagos doesn't change everyone. It reveals them. Their 1-room apartment in Ajegunle had cracked walls and a stubborn ceiling fan. They shared everything: food, clothes, secrets. At night, they would lie awake talking about the future. Sarah wanted to break into fashion styling. She had an eye for elegance. Joy wanted love, soft, steady love. Blessing wanted wealth, not comfort, wealth. "I didn't leave that village to suffer," Blessing would say. "I came here to win." And then they met Daniel. It happened on a hot Thursday evening. A black SUV slowed beside them as they walked home from another failed job interview. The window rolled down. "Excuse me," the man inside said calmly. "You dropped this." They hadn't, but he stepped out anyway. Daniel Cole. Clean shirt, expensive watch, the kind of quiet confidence that makes people listen. He spoke politely, mostly to Sarah. Blessing noticed immediately. Joy pretended not to. Within days, Daniel found reasons to see Sarah again: a styling opportunity, a dinner invitation, a networking event. Soon, he was picking her up in that black SUV. Soon, she was coming home later. Soon, restaurant food replaced Indomie on their plastic table. Soon, landlords started greeting her differently. And something began to shift. Jealousy doesn't announce itself. It settles quietly in the chest and waits. One night, as Sarah whispered softly into her phone, Joy stared at the ceiling while Blessing stared at the glowing screen. "You know, once she marries him, everything changes," Blessing said in the dark. "She is still our friend," Joy replied. "For now." That was the first crack. Daniel eventually invited Sarah to a private beach house in Lekki for the weekend. "Come with me," Sarah told her friends excitedly. "Let's all go together." Blessing smiled quickly, too quickly. "Of course." Joy hesitated, but agreed. That night, while Sarah slept, Blessing whispered, "If she secures him, we become background characters in her life." "That's not true," Joy said weakly. "You think rich men marry poor girls and keep poor friends around?" Joy didn't answer. The seed had been planted. The beach house was beautiful. Glass walls, endless ocean, silence that felt expensive. That night, Daniel was suddenly called back to the city for an urgent meeting. He promised to return before midnight. The girls were alone. Wine was poured, music played softly. Sarah stood near the balcony, staring at the dark water. "Can you believe how far we've come?" she said gently. "When things stabilize, I'll make sure we all rise together." Blessing's expression changed. "Make sure," she repeated. "That's not what I meant," Sarah said quickly. "I just mean we're family." "Family?" Blessing's voice sharpened. "Or charity?" Joy stood up. "Stop. This isn't necessary." But the wind grew louder. The ocean crashed harder. Words turned into shouting. Shouting turned into pushing. And then a scream. Short, sharp, gone. Joy dropped to her knees. Blessing stood frozen at the balcony. Below them, the ocean moved violently. But there was no body, no splash echoing back. Just waves. Headlights flashed through the gate. Danielle had returned. The story came quickly. She slipped. It happened too fast. We tried to grab her. Search teams came. Police asked questions. The ocean gave nothing back. By morning, the news had spread. Young woman missing, friends devastated. But something was wrong. Danielle was too calm. Joy couldn't stop shaking. Blessing was too controlled. 3 days later, Danielle's phone vibrated. Unknown number. 2 words. Miss me? His heart stopped. Another message followed. A photo. Sarah. Alive. Wet hair, pale face, eyes colder than before. Behind her was a plain white wall. No location, no explanation. Daniel showed Blessing and Joy. Joy gasped. Blessing stepped back slowly. That's not possible. Another message appeared. It's funny how people show who they really are when they think you're gone. Joy began crying. Blessing whispered, "This is fake." Then another message. I didn't fall. Seconds later, I jumped. The room went silent. Another message appeared slowly. You thought I didn't hear the late-night conversations? Joy's head snapped toward Blessing. Blessing's face drained of color. Another message. You thought I didn't see the jealousy? Daniel's jaw tightened. Then the final message came, longer than the rest. Lagos doesn't reward kindness. It rewards strategy. Part 2 is where I decide who actually survives. The number went offline. No last seen. Nothing. The ocean outside crashed against the shore like it was laughing. Now the questions begin. Did Sarah plan it? Did she record them? Did she jump knowing they wouldn't save her? Did Daniel know more than he showed? Was the push even real? 3 girls left the village together, but only one of them understood Lagos first. And somewhere in that massive city, Sarah is alive, watching, waiting.
Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like, and share.